Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. I don't know if you're one of those folks that likes to go to the movies and get the buttered popcorn and the Coke and the candy and think that's part of going to the movie, but you may want to reconsider that. If you've been watching the national news, I've heard it on NBC, I heard it on CNN. WebMD had a story titled, "Movie Theater Popcorn, a Calorie Bomb." Movie theater popcorn combos pack more than a day's worth of calories and fat. And the LA Times ran a story about popcorn in the movie theater, and their title was "Movie Popcorn, Still a Nutritional Whore." The nutritional value of popcorn at the largest movie chains has changed little since a similar study 15 years ago, the report finds. One chain gets kudos for switching to canola oil, however. A medium-sized popcorn and medium soda at the nation's largest movie chain pack the nutritional equivalent of 3 quarter-pounders topped with 12 pats of butter, according to a report released on November 19, 2009, by the advocacy group Center for Science in the Public Interest. The group's second look at movie theater concessions, the last was 15 years ago, found little had changed in a decade and a half despite theaters' attempts to reformulate. Center for Science in the Public Interest bought multiple servings of popcorn from 3 largest movie chains, Regal Entertainment Group, AMC, and Cinemark, and had them analyzed in an independent lab. It found that a Regal medium popcorn, 20 cups, contains 1,200 calories, 60 grams from saturated fats, and 980 milligrams of sodium. That's without the buttery topping that can be drizzled or poured on the popcorn, which adds another 200 calories and 3 grams of saturated fat per 1.5 tablespoons. An AMC medium popcorn did better because of its smaller size. 9 cups at 590 calories and 33 grams of saturated fat. And a 14-cup Cinemark medium was 760 calories and just 3 grams of saturated fat, in both cases before adding the buttery topping. One problem is that Regal and AMC, the 2 largest chains, pop their popcorn in canola oil, which is about 90% saturated fat. Cinemark, the 3rd largest chain, now pops its corn in canola oil, which explains its much lower saturated fat levels. Several chains either did not respond to requests for comment or said they would have no comment. Regal, in its statement, said that the movie popcorn is not meant to be daily fare and that it acknowledges some of the food it sells is healthier than others. According to the most recent statistics from the Motion Picture Association of America, the average American attends 6 movies a year. Theater popcorn and movie snacks are viewed as a treat and not intended to be part of a regular diet. This was from Regal. Wow, that's just amazing to me. 1,200 calories, 60 grams of saturated fat, 980 milligrams of sodium in the Regal medium popcorn, and an AMC medium popcorn which is smaller. 590 calories, 33 grams of saturated fat. Unbelievable. And to think I used to do that, back when I used to weigh 110 pounds more than I do now, I'd go to the movie theater, and when I'd start thinking about a movie, I was really thinking less about the movie and more about, the buttery popcorn, and I wanted one to myself. I didn't want to share, and a big Coke, and of course at least one nice big box of Milk Duds and maybe something else, and that was, the whole ritual that I had built around going to a movie. And part of my belief system was that was going to a movie and it was fun and all those things. And I couldn't imagine going to a movie and not having popcorn and Coke and Milk Duds. In fact, I remember choosing my theaters. because they didn't have milk duds. Yeah, I would skip ones that didn't have milk duds and go to ones that did. That was my belief system. That was the story that I told myself, the trance, the myth that I had built around going to a movie. But you know what? One of the things that I love about being the director of Slender for Life is clients come in and they tell me about the changes that they've made and how easy it is for them to go to a movie and have absolutely no interest in the popcorn or the Coke or the Milk Duds or any other candy there. If anything, they might drink some water, but they go to the movie to enjoy the movie, to go be with a friend. They don't go there to see what junk they can eat. And I know for myself, I have absolutely no interest today in the popcorn, the candy, the Coke, or any of those things. I realize that when I walk by the concession stand, it's kind of like walking by the posters on the wall. I'm sort of aware they're there, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention to them. There is no interest. And that's the great thing about hypnosis, is you can take, with hypnosis, you learn how to create a new relationship with yourself and how to create a new story. Unhook the old story about, gotta go to the theater and have popcorn and Coke and Milk Duds. Unhook that story. And create a new story that going to the theater is about going to the theater, enjoying a good movie, and maybe being with a friend, or in my case, going out on a date night with my wife and going and doing something fun and pleasurable and getting out of the house. That's what going to a movie is all about. It's not about eating junk. So take a look at slenderforlife.com and at hypnosishealthinfo.com. At all the tools and the resources here, and if you're struggling with weight and other health issues, if you're ready to unhook the story that you have about needing popcorn at the movie theater, or whatever your story might be, and want to create a new story, then no matter where you live, give me a call, 206-903-1232, or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. If you're here in the Puget Sound area, I'll have you come into my office here on Bainbridge Island or over in Seattle in the Medical Dental Building. And if you live too far away, well, then we'll set up a telephone and internet-based consultation, and then develop a program over the phone and over the internet that will allow you to achieve success in your life, allow you to create a new story, one that supports you in your goals, one that supports you in your health and wellness. So go to the movie, enjoy the movie, skip the junk food, the crap food that makes you ill. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.